Hello, Collective. Wendy Joy. Love, light, and positivity. I have a question. When you think about living life, do you think of it as a chore or do you think of it as an adventure? Do you think of activities that come across your plate as things that need to be accomplished or things that you look forward to playing with? I'm asking because when we incorporate joy in our everyday routine, then all those mundane things, they don't really seem so blasé or forced upon us, if you will. They actually seem like an energized jolt of ingenuity or implementation, if you will, of an excellent day around a great plan and moving in succinction with the choices that you've made and fulfilling your word to yourself, right? And enduring what it is that may come across your plate with a smile and maybe some levity in your heart. I know it sounds a little bit silly, but I always relate back to whistle while you work. Because whistling is a frequency, actually. All sound is different forms or different degrees of frequency. But whistling usually is, it's usually high pitched. It's usually not like low, although it can be. But when you whistle, then it elevates your spirit, and it puts more movement in the energy field around you. Like it tickles it, if you will, with excitement and joy and happiness and love. I don't know many people that can whistle and be sad about that. And if you know someone that whistles sadly or with sad emotion, then let me know, because I've yet to find anyone who can whistle, a sad song. Usually all the songs are upbeat and they're happy and they're full of energy. And when you implement that feeling, that euphoricness, if you will, into whatever task that you're doing, then it takes it from being mundane and blasé or boring, and it turns it into a game or an adventure or just downright fun. Where you might be giggling while you're whistling, or, you might find that no sooner did you start that task, but it's finished. And you would have completed it, and you wouldn't have even realized that you were actually working towards the finish line, because your vibration was carrying you, to the finish line, and you were just sailing with it, enjoying your time with whatever that endeavor, was, is, could be. I do that all the time. I know that if I'm not whistling, I'm humming. If I'm not humming, I'm singing. If I'm not singing, which doesn't always sound appealing, I can't usually hit those high notes, but I do try. And most times, the dogs cover their ears. No, they don't. I'm being silly. But what I do is whatever it is that makes me feel alive and handle that task with fun and easy momentum. So sometimes I'm dancing and I'm moving myself about, and I'm, holding on, and I'm up and down because I still have to hold on, to exercise because my balance isn't the greatest yet. But you know what? In time, everything will be just as it's supposed to be. So when I'm ready to walk down the red carpet, metaphorically, who knows? Physically, I'll be able to handle that with poise and balance and no walker. But you know what? Whatever the future brings, I am very happy to be here, to be in the present, knowing that the future is coming and that what I put out will be returned to me. And it is being returned to me. I got another, sign from my spirit family, if you will, that alerted me to what I already know. And it was just confirmation that not only am I doing the right thing, but it's going to be able to keep me financially stable, allowing me to be able to offset burden of people I don't even know, people I haven't even met yet, people the divine tell me are in need and, would benefit from a reward, if you will, for all of their good deeds and all of their good work. And those messages have been coming to me and I've been listening. So when I had the ability, I freely gave without expectation to people who reached out to me, who, said a kind word, but I also felt their energy too. So I did what I should do. I always, do what I should do. And not all the time is it something I might want to do, like the mundane, if you will, 3D functionality. But we all have to live on this planet. We all are in 3D form, right? Just because our essence is rising and our vibration is gaining, higher momentum, doesn't mean that we have to ignore the fact that our body still rests on Earth. So whenever those mundane tasks come your way, if you handle them with love and joy and maybe whistle while you work, you'll see that, things tend to go a little bit easier, a little bit smoother. And you know what? In the end, everybody benefits because, let's face it, you know what? Energy is everywhere. So let's harness all the energy around us and within our grasp, right? To be positive, to be uplifting, to have pure intentions, to lead with a positive forward foot, so that everybody has a open, clear, willing mindset, wanting to achieve their desired goal. Like they're being driven, like you're being driven. I know I am. I'm being driven. And I see the end. It's just getting there. And the divine will make sure that we all get there when the time is right. But don't feel like you're on this journey by yourself. And if you're having any difficulty along the way, please reach out and let me know. Because the one thing that I can do is see very clearly. And I understand. And I hear and I sense. And I can help you. I can help everybody. The divine has put me in a position in this part of my life to do exactly that. and I cannot wait to hear from you. Good stories, stories of trial or unsurety, trials of, or stories rather, of triumphs, things that you've overcome, lessons that you've learned, value that you've gained, and what you're manifesting. Is it coming to you? Because the universe is listening. So, I love you. You have a great day, my lovely collective, whatever you do today. God bless.